That was it for me.
Yeah.
And
all
then
right.
There
So
was election as well.
yes, there was election in Edo State. Edo people.
Another parts too, not just Edo State. There was election in I think other states as well. I'm trying to, but I know that it wasn't just Edo State that had elections. But Edo, took over
the hype, the buzz.
Yes.
All right.
Build up and then.
Yeah. Well, they've announced the APC candidate winner in Edo State. Yeah. It may surprise the rest of us, but Edo people have decided that they are satisfied with the APC and they want to continue.
The CEO is saying it.
What can I say?
Yeah, they decided to take it.
They decided.
CEO, what I'm trying to say that
Edo people are happy with what?
That they are happy with their choice.
Yes.
That they made that choice.
They made the choice. You understand?
Okay.
And they like what is going on. And they've decided, they voted for continuity. Okay, no, in Edo has been under PDP.
Yeah.
So they made change.
Okay.
Yes.
So isn't that...
So for Edo people, it's change. You understand? They were under PDP leader.
So they now don't change.
Yes, so they now said, no, we don't like PDP. Let us join other states that are APC because they are enjoying a lot. You understand? Let's go and enjoy with them.
Let's go and enjoy with
Yeah,
them.
so they moved
From where they are.
Yeah, from where they are now to APC now. So I think they are happy, they do. That's my assumption, no.
But
unless anybody saying otherwise.
But sometimes you feel like the grass is greener on the other side.
Yes.
So perhaps they want to check the other side and see if it's greener.
I don't know. Me, I'm not from Edo State. I did not go there. I did not vote there. So it's only Edo people that can tell us whether they are happy or they are not happy. You understand?
But this their choice is a very interesting choice.
But it's their choice. What are other people saying? I'm sure they are in the news.
I mean, someone said that the power of incumbency is now next to nothing right now.
Yeah.
Because now it was PDP.
Yes.
Now they've done change to APC. Yes. I don't know if CEO, do you think that incumbency is still a factor to consider, or we have not got to the point in our reality that incumbency doesn't matter anymore?
Okay. Kolawole, I told you before we started this show that I personally, as an individual, I've been doing a whole lot of soul searching. Because if you live in this country and the country does not force you to think, that means, I don't know, the substance where they make you, whether an iron. But this country has got me really thinking deeply, and for the right or wrong reasons. Because if you look at everything happening in the country, I don't think keeping quiet is an option. All right? I don't think keeping quiet is an option. But also speaking up comes with a price.
Yes, it does.
Yeah? Speaking up comes with a heavy price. And I particularly, some of you who are listening to me who enjoy this show, you guys may not realize the kind of heavy price that I pay regularly for speaking up, for the things that I believe in. You understand? For speaking up that things can be better, because I travel out a lot and I see other places how they are functioning, and I just wish the same for my country. But I can tell you that I pay a heavy price, because you know what? For speaking up, a lot of people take business away from you in Nigeria. A lot of people take business, and their reason is you're not with us.
Even in your profession, people would boycott you based on your
political view, your political views. So even as an entertainer, the reason that most of you see a lot of entertainers don't discuss politics is because it's expensive for us. The moment you have an opinion, it will cost you, But for me, I think I've gotten to an age in my life where, I have to speak. This life will be meaningless for me if I see things that trouble me and I can't speak. Yeah? There's this quote that society suffers when good men don't act. Yeah? So I cannot, in good faith, just keep quiet because I want to be making money. Yes, I have to make money, I have to pay my bills. But there are some certain things that are happening under your nose. that you can't just see and act like you're not seeing them. You know, so I'm doing a research currently, and I'll come out with a video on it or a podcast on it. You know, it's called the political conspiracy of silence. It's my personal research I'm doing. It's the political conspiracy of silence. You understand? There's a conspiracy of silence that is ongoing in the political space. It's not just in Nigeria, but everywhere. All right? And whether you like it or not, all of us are co-conspirators. All of us. You cannot exclude yourself. So all of us
your silence or your vocal nature is impacting.
You know, yes. So your whether you're talking or you're not talking, you're contributing to the decline of society. So it's worse if you stay silent. And you know, in the course of this my research on this political conspiracy of silence, what I've discovered is that Kolawole, listen, so the entertainers will stay silent on politics because they will need to preserve their career. All right? Because if you take a political view, it may cost you. Now, the corporate world will stay silent on politics. Yeah? Because they will tell you that the corporate sector does not mix with politics or religion. You understand? So, you imagine if the corporate sector stays silent and don't have a political opinion, then we in entertainment stay silent because it will affect our craft. The sportsmen and women will stay silent because it's not their business. Then the religious leaders, one way or the other, stay silent because they don't want to mix religion with politics. Yeah. Who have we left something as important as politics for to do the commentary on? Even the media cannot take a side.
I was going to say that too.
Because they have to be seen to be neutral.
If you notice political shows, you know that.
Yeah. So now, what you will notice is that all of us, by virtue of our different leanings, find ourselves in a place where we are not allowed to have a political opinion. But politics is the thing that leads all of us, impacts all of us, affects all of us. Yet we cannot be outspoken about politics. So we are keeping quiet on the most important thing of our lives. On the most important thing of our lives. Politics, by its simplest definition, is means and processes by which people get what they want. And that means and processes by which you get what you want that will impact you and your generation, you're not to have an opinion by virtue of your job. Don't you see you're finished?
But it's not a systematic thing.
It's a system.
Because not as if
so what I'm doing, what I'm researching is this conspiracy of silence. Who is it favoring? And so far where my research is taking me is that it's in favor of the few who know how to hold power and trade in power. So what they have done is that by some means, they have devised a way of keeping everybody away from the most important thing of life so that you don't put your eyes too much. So that you can be busy with everything that is irrelevant. And the things that are relevant, you don't touch it.